All right, going live, the Trust Crash Course. Yes, okay. We got a new time here. We're doing it every week. And it is Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Okay, so we got it at noon on Mondays, Eastern Standard Time, okay? Eastern, whatever time it is right now. Okay. And then Monday, noon, and Thursday, 7 p.m. Okay, so you got 2 times to get us this week, any week. I'll be here. And the Trust Crash Course is to just lay out the basics of the trust and allow anyone to come in here, ask questions live, get their questions answered. You got to type them out. So hold on a second. Yes, we're good. Yeah, okay. So, great. So we're going to do the Trust Crash Course, liberty8academy.org. How to protect your assets, right? But it's really the tax-free trust. It's fantastic. It's a tax-free trust. It's how to operate with legally not having to pay or report taxes. Pretty amazing. So that's what we're going on about here. Uh-oh. What do we got here? There we go. All right. Oh, my session expired, so this all right. Okay. Good. So tax-free trust. That's what we're going to talk about. This is a trust crash course. I got it out. Trust crash course. Say that 3 times fast. Trust crash course. Trust crash course. All right, Ron. Heather, you had a question. I knew you'd be here. We'll get some other folks too. But anyway, stop me anytime. Type out whatever. Blah blah. And this is for people that don't have the trust. But if people have the trust or have other questions, I can do it here. But if you got a real, a complex question you want to keep private, we'll go get my time on the site, blah, blah, blah. I told my team, Ron, that, look for your email in, contact@liberty8academy.org. And then you're going to email in your receipt, and they'll help you get through the passage. I notified them today in email. So did you email them today, Ron? I hope you did. Anyway, so we're here for the tax-free trust. This is the only proven method that you can get out of. Pay your taxes. All right, Tiffany. Get out of pay your taxes and get out of report your taxes, and it has many other benefits as well. So that's what we're doing, the tax-free trust. All right, people, you made it. Tiffany, Rod, great, Heather. All right, so never pay taxes, he says. Yes, it's a 501c3. A lot of people get confused and say, oh, it's a 508c1a. No. It's a 501c3 nonprofit. That's really what it is, okay? That's what it is. It's a 501c3, it's a nonprofit, and it gets its 501c3 status, its nonprofit status, from this code, 508c1a. Okay, so it is a 501c3. It is a nonprofit 501c3. Can you tell everybody that and you get donations? Of course. Can you give them a letter that you're a 501c3? Of course. You could act like you could do it whatever a 501c3 can do, because the entity you have, the trust, is a 501c3. Okay, it's for churches, sure, but it's also for, you can replace anyone's, personal business or both. Okay, so, this is special rules. It's with respect to 501c3 organizations. So, hey, new organizations must notify the secretary, meaning the secretary of the IRS, right, that they are applying for recognition under the 501c3 status, except in subsection C. Oh, Well, what are you mean you don't apply for 501c3? Yeah, that's what it just said. And that there's a mandatory exception. Fantastic. To churches, everybody knows about it. They're integrated auxiliaries, right? And conventions. Oh. So convention is agreement between two parties. People mix it up and say it's between two persons, but there are many kinds of persons. There's a natural person, the corporate persons. That's two persons right there. You have two persons. Everyone has two persons at least. You follow me? So of course you could have it, and you could have a trust with one individual, basically. That's all. How come the trust does not say 501c3? It does not say what it is. It's not written inside the trust, right? Yeah. How come it doesn't? Because the IRS gives that distinction. Because the wealthy elite keep their wealth hidden privately, and therefore no one can see it. And so you have to look for proof of whether it works or not. It's not written in it. It's a designation given by the IRS. If you want to have them go over your paperwork, you could apply for 501c3. That's the way that happens. You're not prevented from spending those years and thousands of dollars from doing that. You could do that. Absolutely, there's no problem with doing that. It would pass the test, but okay, I don't see the point of doing that. But if you wanted to read on the paperwork from the IRS that particular piece of paper is a 501c3, it said the name of it and the document itself, and then he clicked all the stuff on the trust. If you want to do that, yeah, you have to apply. So if you wanted to say it about the trust, specifically the document, because it does say it about the trust. It does say the EIN is for a trust. So it already says that. They have the name of the trust there. So, yeah. But, that's what keeps the slaves in order. Mind control and programming. Do you follow me, Ron? You see, because I can demonstrate this 1,000 different ways, but do I have millions of clients, literally millions, or tens of thousands, or hundreds of thousands? No. Because, the IRS has been trading their slaves for, 1933, is it? So not even a century, but many decades. You follow me? And so their slaves are well trained, well programmed, shall we say. And so they're not going to step out of line, most of them, because it's like, well, the IRS didn't give me absolute permission in a letter. So, yeah, so maybe this isn't for you, and you could apply and get that number to those people. But for the rest of us, you could just operate a 501c3 without applying. It says so right here, coming up. It's a good question, and we have the code for that, Ron, coming up in a couple slides. You'll enjoy it. Okay, so never report taxes. Great. Returns by exempt organizations. Okay, we just saw this is an exempt organization, and that it's the same type of thing, right? Except is in paragraph 1. Every organization exempt from taxation files an annual return. Right? Except, and here mandatory exceptions. You follow right here. Same wording. Churches, their integrated auxiliaries, and conventions. Conventions, yay. You see, so same wording, don't pay taxes, don't report taxes. That's it. What could go in this trust? Your money, your crypto, things like that, liquid assets, stocks, spas, blah, blah, all those kind of things. Everything like that can go in the trust, yes. Wherever you have an account, like at your bank, you get an account for your trust. Wherever you have your crypto, like Coinbase, you get an account for your trust. Okay, then cars, vehicles, right? And boats, and things with titles, you see. Mobile homes, trailers, you name it, lots of things. They can be in the name of the trust, yes. They're in the name of the trust, put the title in the name of the trust, and the registration stays in the name of your person, that business, right? And then your insurance stays exactly the same. That's it. And yes, your home, any real estate actually, can go in the name of the trust. Real estate can go in the name of the trust, and then after you put in the name of the trust, you apply at the county level to have your property taxes exempted. Hooray. That's a great one, right? And then the next, like saving money, right? Your business. Any business can be in this trust, have a bank account, and operate, like your payment gateway, Stripe, PayPal, whatever. It's the name of the trust. And then whatever you do, it doesn't matter, because this is not like other businesses, like an LLC. You do something, right? You perform some action, and then, oh, there's a tax due. No, this is structure related, okay? Once you get the EIN, you never report, you never pay taxes. It's not based on what you do, it's based on the structure itself and your EIN, okay? So once you get this trust, you can do anything in business. As long as the money goes through that bank account, you don't report taxes, you don't pay taxes. Fantastic, right? You're doing it like the wealthy elite. And so we made it really quick and easy to do. We got a couple questions here before we go on. When registering the trust with the Secretary of State, they asked if it's a private or public trust. Which one should it tell them it is to get it registered? I don't know what state you're in, Roxy, so I don't know that. I don't know every state, but this is a private trust. It says it right on it. Private trust. It's written on it, so it's a private trust. There you go. Okay. Meaning it's not created by, what, a lawyer or an accountant, right? Because they have a public license. So that would be someone with a public license creating a public document, a public trust, or getting it through the Secretary of State. That's what public means. Private means you created it yourself, and you did. You got this knowledge, you created it yourself. It's private. And so there you go, Roxy. D. Howard. In my state, a 501c3 can get special deals on real estate. Nice, but you have to show the paperwork. So what would I do? Well, you show them paperwork, like I'm just showing you, that shows that it's tax exempt. That's the paperwork, what I'm showing you. Okay? All right. Arkansas. Oh, okay. All right, Roxy. And we're going to keep going through the paperwork, what you would show them. You would send them that code. You follow me? Get special deals on real estate. The special deal is get your property taxes removed. So, yeah. You should watch my video on this. It's in public about registering as Secretary of State. I handle all the principles and all the basics and all the questions there. D. Howard. So, you apply at the county level. That's what you do. If you're, special deals in your state. Okay, so that means the state has special deals or the county has special deals. Or the state or county is using a federal deal. You see what I'm saying? It's not that much to go on. But it's a 501c3, it just doesn't have the exemption letter. But listen, when you apply at your county for tax exemption, let's see who has tax exempt real estate in every county. Who are the main two groups that have the groups of properties, right? The groups of property, the two main groups of properties are held by whom? That are tax exempt. The government, right? The Igawi Trust. And I've looked up the Igawi Trust as / right, doing business as USA, right? It's at the Secretary of State in Pennsylvania. It's on Dun & Bradstreet in Pennsylvania, the United States, that government. So it's a trust, a private trust, same as this trust. And so it did not apply to get 501c3 status from the IRS. The U.S. government, the Igawi Trust did not. Do you follow me? So anytime they get tax exempt real estate, they don't have to show that letter from the IRS. You see, they already are tax exempt 501c3. The Igawi Trust, right? You know it's a trust because it says trust right on the money. So you know it's a trust, so you could go look it up. You look up their status letter on the IRS website, right? You could look up any exemption letter for 501c3 and see they don't have one. And yet all their real estate tax exempt, meaning every county approves it everywhere. Okay, boom. So that's proof. That's The largest or the second largest group of tax-exempt real estate that exists in the United States. The largest, let's just say the largest. The second largest, right? The second largest group, and almost all tax-exempt land that exists is churches, right? And so churches, if you look up any church, to get their tax-exempt letter from the IRS, they don't have them. They don't have them. And all their real estate is tax-exempt, meaning when they put in the application to the county, they did not give them a letter from the IRS. They did not give them a letter. That means almost every single application that's ever gone through every single county in the United States did not come with an exemption letter from the IRS and still was approved. And still was approved. You have to use your logic. So listen, you go into the county and they say, oh, you need a tax exempt letter or something like that to get a special deal or whatever. They say, well, wait a minute. You're applying the law differently to me than everyone else. So, you have to do this. You have to give me the status because you give it to all the churches. You give it to the government real estate. This is public information here in this public office. Why don't you show me their applications and their exemption letters? Because I can't find them on their IRS. I looked in the county. I looked all the tax-exempt land you did hit down here at the county. And guess what? They didn't have any letters. And you approved them. So what's the deal? Do you follow me? Do you want to go to court over this thing? Because what are you racist? You against my religion? You're opposed to my religion. I'm Christian. So you're opposed to my religion? You owe me money. Yeah, there's something in your stupid constitution about the God we trust about this. Even you devil worshippers got something about this. So you follow me? So you have to use your logic, and I go over this and much more in that video. These are just the basics of who we're interacting with and so on, right? The county sells houses for 1K to 501c3. Oh yeah, email me. In your county, I want a church. I'll take over the whole entire earth from a church. I get one for 1,000. Where are you? Arkansas? Oh no, you say. Anyway, you got to email me. contact@libertyaidacademy.org. Okay. Mark Betts, MM33. Okay, that's your name, huh? Never heard from you, Mark Betts, right? We be 33 signs and symbols, right? Mark Betts says something. Why does this happen every week? Because this is, them, the 33. They're telling you about reality every time I do the show. Every time I do this free live thing, I have to go over this every single time. It never ends. It never ends. Someone says something, they don't post proof. You see what I'm saying? Now, if someone had proof, they'll post a link with whatever they say, right? Mark Betts, right? But instead, we just get stories on here. So, what's different about our school? We're gonna find out in a second. We got proof. You see what I'm saying? I'll go over it now. We have notarized affidavits from everyone that did the testimony on our website. Okay, and mine is up there. In other words, the one teaching it, I proved I did it. People that done this, I have lots of proof of the outcomes. No other school has that anywhere. No other school, no other accountant, no other lawyer. So yeah, we don't go for stories up in here. We go for proof. Get me? Hey, don't feel bad. I have to explain this to everyone. Good, okay, all right, Mark, that's great. Post a link then, please. I have to cover this every time. Because listen, it's for the people that get the trust. I do this, what I'm saying, okay? You have to follow your own rules. You follow me? If you say it's not there, you say, hey, look, it's not there. I post a link. You follow me? We do that for each other. The people that do this trust, that I can't remember everything, everybody's name or whatever. So I need proof every time. If somebody's going to say something on here, I need the proof. And I appreciate proof. You see, post a link, whatever. But listen, Every day it never ends that I have this other team up against me. So we just do proof here. All right. So we made this quick and easy, right? All you do is do a little studying, choose a name of your trust, address of your trust, print out your documents, get your EIA, go to the bank, and you're tax-free living, baby. Okay. So now we're going to get to this other question that we had before about the tax-free status. Okay. So automatic 501c3 status. People have a question about that. Well, wait a minute, I don't have a letter. Well, do you have to have a letter? This is back to D. Howard's question, okay? So we have this in writing. So I didn't want to be like, let me just tell you and jump ahead of the slides, so we'll do it now, okay? SBA is part of the U.S. government, right? Part of the IGA We Trust, faith-based organizations. It's a frequently asked question thing, a fact, right? Regarding participation of faith-based organization in the PPP and EIDL programs. How will churches qualify if they've not been informed of their tax-exempt status by the IRS? Do organizations have to request and receive tax-exempt status or just meet the requirements of 501c3 status to be eligible? Now, the first wording of the first sentence is just taken from the code, right? Churches, integrated auxiliaries, and convention, blah, right? Qualify for PPP and EIDL. Okay, great. As long as they meet the requirements of 501c3. Okay, great. What's the second sentence? Such organizations are not required to apply to the IRS to receive tax-exempt status C26 508C1A. So when you ask, what do you send your county, to let them know that your tax is exempt, you send them this frequently asked question. You can look it up. A fact, faith-based organizations, SBA. It'll pop right up, print it out, and then you print out that code too. You see? And then you have the information. You have the knowledge that we taught you. What I just taught you on this about 501c3s and 508c1as, and that none of them have a tax exempt letter for any of this real estate that's tax exempt. You have to think about it. I give that away by trading for free in public. You follow me? Yeah, okay, Dee Dee. I'll do my best. Thank you for your help and support over the years, Dee Dee. Dee Dee's always been helpful and supportive, and I can really say that about very few people. Thank you, Dee Dee. I don't think you could put trust in the court name when it comes to filing a state-approved corporation. Oh, well, you should take our training, and then you would know stuff instead of think stuff. I'm just saying. No, there's special rules for the 2 words. There's special rules for 2 words and their use at every Secretary of State. 2 words are bank and trust. First word, you can't use the word bank in any name of any business unless it's a bank. Because what? The bankers run everything, and they don't want people confused that it's a bank because they run everything. They run everything. Okay. And then trust, right? Because the IGA We Trust runs everything, and there's special rules about trust. So the bankers and, the we worshipers, they run everything. They run absolutely everything, and they have special rules. And they also have special rules to let you know, right? It's not a level playing field, but they're always, to some extent, following their own rules and system when it's convenient for them. And they need to move money. So they have to be part of the financial system. So they have a trust. So you got We Trust. They put it right on their dollars. There it is on everything. It's our slogan. Well, is it convenient that your name of your business is your slogan? Hey, good for you. But if you look at the rules at every Secretary of State in every state, you can't use the word trust at the end of a name or any marketing of any kind, not just the name of a business, but any marketing, because people think it's a trust. And that's it. So, yeah, no, that's not actually in any way correct. Mortic. You model it, huh? Mod-tech. Okay. All right. Great. So, no, that's not. And yeah. See. Oh, okay. Yeah. And then again, you could be using a whole other subject up in here, and that's the public officials, right? CPAs with their public license, the bar carders, lawyers, right? They can file state-approved licenses that they create due to their licenses. So they have trust at the end of the name of their trust that they file on every Secretary of State. Every trust does. So wrong again, even from the public side. So wrong again. Wrong on both sides. Wrong on both counts. Wrong every which way on that one. More check. Try again. Okay. How do I use a trust to exercise the exemption of vaccines and stuff? Of course. Yes. Yeah. See, you're no longer under the me 33. You know, the devil, obviously, that they worship. And so you're not under that, all right? The 33rd letter, capital G, and all the other names, right? 666. You're 6 plus 6 plus 6 equals 18 equals 9. See, 9 and 6 are the same number. They're a hook, like, what? You know what I mean? Gotcha! So, W is a 3 if you spin it, E is a 3 if you spin it, right? It's semiotics, semiotics, the study of signs and symbols. It's a language. It's just it's like an insect language that they use. They're not really, you know, clever. They're like ants, and they can read each other's mind. They have like a hive mind, you know. They don't like humans. So the exercising Pacific Ridge of, it's like, oh, how does that happen? How do I get exempt from vaccines? Okay, yeah. And any exemption, okay? Back to does. Where can I search for does in the income we trust? You know what? Let me see if it messes up my, see, I think it's going to mess with my thing here to look it up. I think it's going to mess with my what I'm doing here if I try to look it up. If I'm off right now, just oh, oh my goodness. Sorry. Okay, it's working. Look, I'm back here. Ah. Oh crap, I gotta sign into chat. What in the... Oh, man, this is so annoying. I can't even... Oh my goodness. Let's see if it blocks me out of here. Oh. Can I say something? Oh, y'all are just going to have to wait a second here. That's a good question. I'm going to answer it. But it's going to take me a minute to log in here, okay? So please be patient. I have the link. This is so annoying now. Da 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 da. I just don't have it. Okay. It's just too hard to get in here and log in under the software. I got it and everything. I can't post the link in here. It's so annoying. Boy, that sucks because I have a link right here I could show you so easily. But okay, let's. Why don't I tell you how to search it, and you can post the link in here. This is what you put in your Google search. In God. These are separate words, okay? The first words all have capital and then lowercase, all right? Capital, the first letter is capitalized, the second letter. I'm answering a question about tech. I think, whoever. So, in God we trust, first letter of each word is capital, space in between each, okay? In God we trust, /. And then it says USA, all caps, space, Inc. It's capital INC, period, space. Dun and Bradstreet, right? Dun and Bradstreet, and then separate word, Pennsylvania. Put all those things into Google and pop right up. There you go. That's the answer to your question. Why don't you post a link in here for everyone else once you get it? Thank you. Oh, someone's called and emailed. Yeah, no, email contact@liberty8academy.org or set up time on the website, okay? And we'll get you in there. Yeah, I don't have enough energy for free calls. And all the free energy I put into people over the years, no one moved my work more forward than I did. So I'm just not doing that anymore. You know, somebody's got to show me that they can move things forward further than I, but that's never happened. So, you know, I have to help the people we have at the school and make sure I help them as best as I can. That's what I do. Okay. Oh. Post the link, copy and paste the link from your browser into the chat, right where you said don't know how to post link. You post it right there. You copy and paste it, post it right in there. Come on. Lawyers. Man, did you? I thought you've been watching me for a while. Remember that video I made years ago? How to take any lawyers home. It's down now. All that stuff I used to do and really tell everybody how to do everything for free, right? Oh my God, that's why I could never get a payment gateway from the bankers. But yeah, you know, first of all, let's just say lawyers are what? Two things, right? Evil, and because of their narcissism and their egos, right? Because of that, and the fact that they sold their soul to the devil, they think they're impervious, right? Right? And so that makes them what? Idiots. They're idiots, right? They're idiots. So keep that in mind, that lawyers are idiots. What? See, they probably own real estate. Man, you should have watched this video. I don't even know if I can say this stuff on here anymore. What the truth about it. You should get my time, really. I'm not into, to be honest with you, I helped people against the banks, right? And against, you know, the government. That's what I did. I said for many, many years. How many years was that? That I would post every single day, 10 times a day on Facebook. I guarantee to beat any bank or government. That was my tagline. I guarantee to beat any bank or government. And, you know, I did for years. And, yeah, so that's funny, right? So, you know, a lawyer's a moron, so they put the real estate in their name usually, and you just, you know, look in the county where they work, at what office. It's like, where does this moron work? You see where the real estate is, put a notice of lead on the thing. Now we're talking, homie. Now we're talking. And you go, oh my God. Can I say this? It's so easy. Listen, you look for a wedding ring, right? And then you just ring the wife like, hey, blah, 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 blah. Put a lead on their house. It's like, I'd hate to foreclose on your house and have you and your children out in the street. That's what you tell the wife, right, of the lawyer. You know, a little something like that. And then you tell the lawyer, yeah, that was me, when he calls back all cranky. And you say, hey, I'd hate to look over your fence when I was just going to make sure I had the right property. I'd hate to go by your place and have to, you know, look over the fence and see you like messing with your little children in a way that, you know, with their clothes off and stuff. I would hate to have to call the police and make a report like that. You follow me? Because you lose your bar license and you lose your home. Both. And maybe the wife needs to hear both of them things. You follow me? See, this is mind control. This is mind control. If you're one of the sheep, yo, get in line. We're going to shear you, baby. And if you're one of the wolves, like you're listening to one, right? You're listening to the only one, really. You follow me? So, you know, I'm the wolf in sheep's clothing. Yeah. Oh, I want a Christ sheep. Yeah. Come on over. Come on over here. Let's see if you can bite me. Let's see who gets bitten. You follow me? But, you know, lawyers are just evil. Let's just face it. They're never doing anything good. They're always doing something divisive. They're never helping anyone. They're just taking money. And then they never help a situation. They never fix any situation. That never happens, right? Maybe in a real estate transaction when the bankers are trying to get you in for, you know, mort, right? Your death, right? To go to the morgue, your mortgage, right? Let's send them to the morgue. Yeah, well, that's big help. Thank you. Okay. I hope that answers your question. You paid a while back. Good. Listen, if anybody is not getting service, you email us, hey, contact liberty8academy.org and be like, hey, here's my receipt, and I've been trying to blah, blah, blah. Listen, I don't know what's going on with emails. We're switching platforms right now. Our email isn't even a part of that switch, so, and our service has been pretty good. So, you know, if you haven't done it recently, please email in. Do it every day, okay? If you're not getting service, I get it. This is like, we're a service-oriented place. We help everyone, okay? If you're having an issue, you're probably using the wrong email. Usually when I hear somebody is like, because somebody that know me a long time, they're like, I'll write liberty8.org, not liberty8academy.org. You know what I'm saying? Like, go look at our website now and make sure you're contacting us correctly, please. Okay? All right. Okay. So, hope you got my email. I did. I did get your email. It was super crazy busy, but I did. Oh. Novels can be good to read if they're good novels. I wrote one recently, and I just am having such a tough time. I am having such a tough time. It's just, I don't know whether I could put it, if I put it out under my name, it might close the website. You know what I mean? It's all the truth of the whole game so that all the humans can win, basically. So it's never been printed before. The Bible doesn't have all this, and neither does Bear Mama. No one does. When I get it out there, boy, it's going to change everything. So, but I don't know if it'll shut down the school, so I'm kind of considering how to do it. Anyway. Okay, so listen, if you're, you know, here's our email. You follow me? Anyone that's having trouble, that's our support. This is support for all our clients, everyone, okay? Contact at liberty8academy.org, okay? And we do have a couple hours of chat where, you know, Tammy's on there most usually, or Caroline. They're the people that, like, if you're having trouble with, you know, some glitch and some issue with, you know, service or something, they're going to handle it. So you can get them there. All right. I was saying before, how are we different? We have testimonials, right? No other school has testimonials. You know, with notarized affidavits from their students. We do. Or from the instructors. We do. No lawyer has that, no accountant. I do. My stuff is up there. It's been posted for years. You can't go anywhere else from any lawyer, any school, any attorney and get that proof. You can't. We're the only place. You know, if you do our training, right, you can build your credit for your trust. You could have gotten the PPP, EIDL, and, you know, we're in disaster phase 1, right? They got, how many? I'm sure they got 33 more phases to roll out under this disaster control system. Oh, you need us. There are these giant disasters which nobody can see, right? Okay, so you need us, right? Oh, yeah, but we don't have any money. Oh, we'll give you money. Okay, so what do you have to have ready? You have to have your, you know, your trust has to have the right credit profile and stuff, right? You have to do your work, do that stuff, and be ready for the free money. And listen, when you start your trust, right, you should be getting your free money anyway, like for your person, right? Because you just got your person all destitute, right? So give me that SNAP, that EBT money, $234 every month. What else you got? Medicaid. You know, if you're up in a northern state, they got everything. They got dental and stuff, right? Nobody wants to live up north in the cold, right? Like, they got, please come live here, right? We have food and insurance, and what else do you need, right? And of course, you could serve people, right? You could go get a doctor's like degree, a license, right, or a lawyer, or what have you. Be an accountant, be someone that makes a ton of money and never pay your student loans and have great credit, right? Work the trust, use the trust, don't use your person. Always qualify for the income-driven repayment plan for your student loans, right? And never pay them legally and have perfect credit. Yay! So there's so many ways to build wealth for your trust and to build wealth knowledge and a license for yourself for the future too. Where can you bank to do all this? Anywhere. Where you bank now? Okay. Tiffany. Oh, good. Yeah, it'll be a read. Where did you open your? I did open mine at Coinbase. I did a Coinbase account. All right, Alex. Video 6, Breaking Bad. I think how you take a look at yourself. Dee Dee, I'm telling you, she's been around from the beginning. Love you, Dee Dee. Tiffany, you need to set up upload account and trust it. Okay, upload. Sweet. See, I'm not like a crypto expert. I'm just like, oh, I did it. It's fine. All you crypto people can do it. Yeah. You could only buy XRP on that platform. Oh, uphold. Very good. You get this, everybody? Uphold. I'll put this in my little note thingy over here. Let's see. Everybody do that XRP into uphold account. Okay. And we can take that for what it's worth and go look into it, whoever. All right. Thank you for that. Good answer, T.D. George. George's been sticking around a minute, too. Yes. We got some real experts in here. It takes some doing to get to this knowledge and to operate this way. Your life gets easier, but you have to have done some spiritual work, and some legal work, and some financial work, and some just, School of Hard Knocks work, you know what I'm saying? To get here, to do this. So all the people in here that are doing this work and so on are all some pretty clever, interesting, and well-experienced people. Yeah, he's going under his girlfriend's name, Kara here, but it's Alan, I think, right? Alan, I think it's Alan. I might be wrong, but I think that's what it is. Okay, so you want to get the CAG Mastery Trust, that's the only trust we got here now. So, okay. And if you have any questions about it, like I was saying, you email us, please. But I try and cover everything here, so you know. Come on, you all have some good questions tonight. Do y'all have a payment plan? No, we do not have a payment plan. We've tried it. What happened is not one individual paid the full amount for their payment plan. So someone paid us some money, but they never got the information. You follow me? And we took some money from people that they never ended up paying the rest of their payments, and so they would never get the information. And so we hated that, and we're not going to do it. Because our only goal is not to make, yeah, we got to make some money to provide the service, but, we don't take any money from people that we don't, get the result to, obviously. That's not why we're doing this. So, yeah, not one single individual ever followed through in the years that we tried that, and then it would create a problem, too. So, yeah, payment plans, I don't know why people ask about those things, because what? You think I'm a banker, but I'm not a banker. And so, I'm not. And I've taught for, a decade in free, how to get credit and everything and so on. So you should have a bunch of credit. And so you can put it on a credit card. Yeah, it's Alan. It is Alan. Yeah, Kara's Alan. Yeah. Okay, cool. We all deserve to win. Yeah, totally. Coinbase requires a government-issued ID. Yeah. Okay. I think a driver's license, my person is not me, of course. So what do I care? I posted my driver's license on YouTube. I posted my social security card and number. I posted my entire passport. I posted all the identity, all the information for my whole person. What happened from doing that? Did I get hacked? There's no such thing, obviously. Right? If you got money stolen from your account, who did it? The government, right? They're the only one that's access to this stuff. There's no hacking. Give me a break. Oh my goodness. You give them identity for your person. That's how you get a cow someone. Don't be. What, you can't even get a driver's license. That's not good. IG, right? Doesn't matter. You submit your personal documents, right? It's in the EIN of the trust. Exactly. It's need that info. It's identifier, Patriot Act, blah blah blah. You know, that's just the financial system we got. Don't think you're not getting outside of the financial system. You're using it to your advantage. Finally, you're not like, we're losing that program. Oh, get back to the woods. Well, I'm not an animal, right? So that's not going to be so easy. Right? And like they're going to turn off the electricity. No, everything's going to shut down, man. You got to prepare. They're going to turn off the TV mind control devices. What? Get real. Get real. Get real. Get real. How? Why? What would be the reason? Oh, their slaves would run amok. How would any of the slaves know what to do if the TV wasn't on? No. I think the video title, How to Take His Lawyer's House, right? Yeah, that's like give general advice, you know, and you know, if you got my prior paperwork, you have it, and so you go at them, you know. I just told you on this video a lot, and so you could turn it into the principles of, you know, the lawyer has scared you, so this is how you deal with stalkers. And what's the lawyer? A stalker, right? The lawyer's a stalker. I want your money. Okay, what do you do with stalkers? You stalk them. Figure out everything about them, and you go for their weak links, the wife, the children, all that, whatever, you know, their business, their job. You take everything from them. You don't ever stop. You stop when they apologize and they've given you some money. Oh, we'll see who takes whose money. Oh, yeah. When I go to court now, because I signed the trust and everything, and I pray for Christ, when I go to, like, court, which is why they closed court, is because I did this, right? They're rendered mute. The judge, prosecuting attorneys, bailiffs are frozen solid in place, right? Because I'm not under their authority. And so that's why they had to close Earth. That's why. That's the reason. Obviously, they lost, and they don't want anyone to know. They already lost. So, yeah, I don't know. That's pretty easy stuff. Don't be nervous of these people. That's what John taught. Yeah. Trust name, EIN, yeah. Oh, this is the way the wealthy elite do it. I mean, what do you think? They're going to close their trust accounts? And most of the wealth on earth is in trust accounts, in their trust account. What, they're going to stop the entire system? How are they going to stop the ego we trust? Well, they're not. Wait. They're going to stop the ego we trust? You mean they're going to free all the souls from the devil? Oh, I don't think so. They're gonna, no, I don't think so. Okay. All my homies are up in here tonight. This is great. I thought doing an evening one would be fun, and we get some good questions and so on. And we have, you know, if you care about people out there, I'm just saying, if you care about people at all, I'm not on social media. I'm not out there, so on. They just close my stuff, even if I'm out there, right? We have stuff for the school, but no one would be able to see it, even if I did it. So, but people could still see your things. You could help people out. Be like post a link to this video or what have you. You know, get the Trust with Liberty Aid. If you're not telling people, you know, I'm doing what I can with some little bit of paid advertising and so on. But outside of that, you know, I have to be the most, you know, censored information on earth. Think about it. It's the most dangerous. So it has to be the most censored, right? Why else would Why else would, what's his name? Mark Zuckerberg, right? Why else would he have created a notarized death certificate of me, right? What was that? January 4th, was it? 2016. January 4th, I think it was. January 4th, I think it was. Yeah. And, memorialized my Facebook account. Hey, you're dead. And it was the same day they killed that Rob Johnson dude that was supposed to write those books. Remember that I interviewed him on my radio show like 5 times? They killed, that's what they say. He died the same day that I got killed on Facebook, right? But it was a message, right? Let's wake out one of the fake, not real people, right? One of the characters, and send me a message, a death threat. Oh, well, it didn't work. And so many other ones. So, yeah, you're untouchable under the trust. It's good news, good information. So we were talking about vaccines. I didn't quite go through all that. Okay, that's the last thing. Okay, can we upload the video? No, those videos, no. Now, they're going to become a archived information, but I got to figure out where to put it. I can't put it on Liberty Gate Academy. I don't even know if I can put it under my name and not destroy the school. You see what I'm saying? Like, from what has it been? It's straight decade. I've been hunting the devil and the bankers. Really, decades straight, and I done my time. So. I done my time. If you didn't do your training, you didn't learn, hey, is that on me? And my time is up and available on the website. You buy my time, we're talking, anyone. So I'll still answer questions about information and so on. I'm just, think of what level I got to train my team to do this, trust or everything. Come on now. I mean, I can't babysit the earth anymore. Some people have to move forward. I can't tell everyone everything for every situation. I don't mind doing that, but the thing is, if no one ever moves forward farther than I am, that's the part of my book that people aren't going to like. Here's the deal. If vaccines are at the mark of the beast, the mark of the beast is the God we trust. Hate to tell you, you already have it. Everyone has a mark of the beast. It's just an opportunity for those people to get out of the mark of the beast, right? And sign this trust for them to get back into the mark of the beast. So, yeah, no, this is just, one more level of programming the slaves. Hey, sheep, get in the corral over there. Line up. Why? There's some invisible bad things that could happen to you, right? Okay. Enough? Said enough? We need better marketing. Tell them it's really, really bad. Oh, okay. The other sheep are dying, so you got to go in. Well, I'm going in to die, so what does that matter? Oh, it's so funny. Closer and closer to the mark being implemented. No, it's already, you have to get out of the mark. That's what I'm telling you. What does it say in the Bible? It says, without the mark of the beast, right, you can't get a payment gateway. I can't get a payment gateway. I don't have the mark of the beast anymore. I don't have the God we trust anymore. Can you follow the actual experience that's happening and relate it to that information? You see what I'm saying? It's so easy. It's so easy. You just, Yeah. Yeah, cool, man. Okay, so let's go. The question was about vaccines. Okay, here we are. We're in vaccine territory. We're in the vaccine talk again. Oh, here we go. Okay. Comes down to services, okay? You sign this trust. You're no longer in the jurisdiction for the God we trust. So there are 2 types of services or whatever, right? Interactions we could have with others, right? Where this whole vaccine thing could be a problem. We want something from them, right? Oh, I want your blah. I want you to get on your plane. I want to go in your store, what have you. Okay, well, maybe we can't do that. We're not under their jurisdiction, but maybe we could get in, but they're not going to check us out. Oh, I got all this stuff at Walmart. Well, we're not checking you out. You don't have a vaccine. Even if you can walk around the whole store and get everything, you're still not going to get out of there with the stuff. You follow? So, okay, so there's that, all right? So that's when you want them to provide a service to you. You may not get that from them. But the other thing is what we care about. That's like a vaccine or something. When they're like trying to push something on you. You see what I'm saying? That's like, you have to have this from us. It's like, then you say, no, I'm not under the ego we trust. You don't have to say anything. It's just polite to say no. That's all. Jack Perry, a week and a half ago, Jerry Jackson posted that Chase had canceled a trust bank account after having a month. Yeah. Happened to be also... thought it was a sovereign trust. No, it specifically says under there that you're under the sovereign Jesus Christ. So it's not a sovereign trust. You're not a sovereign. You're a slave. You are, irrevocably, right? It's an irrevocable trust, an irrevocable contract. You're irrevocably not sovereign. It says it in black and white. You're under Jesus Christ. How are you sovereign? That's the dumbest thing I ever heard. That is completely stupid. So, yeah. No, I never heard that. And so, okay, you have to go to another bank if they don't like you, or another branch. I don't see how anybody that doesn't have faith in the Creator is even handling any of this. It's insanity. Creation is an automatic event, you see, and preservation and destruction in a time loop that never changes. There's actually no intelligence whatsoever in that process. So, Christ is the ruler of the crystal sphere. That's the one we need help from, the one that can get us out of this situation. The cage is the creation we find ourselves in, so don't pray to the cage, okay? Or the jailer, the Christ is our one that can get us out, okay. Getting divorced, yeah. Yes, as Mary Mama said, we have to lose all, to come to the truth of the situation. It's inherent in the game that we have to lose everything. We could get everything back too, but we have to lose everything and everyone in our family, all our money, and our health has to be lost to come to this level of truth. But we could regain those things. Okay, yeah. So that's there's nothing wrong with that. It's very unusual that people would stay together in this information, that actual families would work together to do any of this. This is the rarest of the rarest thing. As Mary Mama said, people come to me individually, one by one. There is no we. What, not we. There's no we. That's why they named the guy we. It's very clever, thinking there's a group. Nope. There's only individual karma. So that's all that matters. Your individual actions. Yours. It doesn't matter what was going on around you. You had to have, in other words, you had to have a response to it. Your actions count and put you where you end up. U.S. Bank closed my trust accounts and refused to even open a personal. Okay. Yeah, I've never heard that. And you all are going to have to provide paperwork of this. I don't know any Linda, yeah. So, yeah, this is a new line of talking that I've never heard, and I've never gotten an email on. And so, Jack Perry, I never saw an email to that effect that you sent us that information. Obviously, it's not a sovereign trust. Obviously, as I just explained, how could it possibly be a sovereign trust? Where does it say your God? It doesn't say that. It doesn't say that anywhere on the paperwork. And, there are lots of banks, and there are lots of branches of banks, and so on. And if you people are just, I recommended, you got my training, you went through it, and each one of you, I said, go to 2 separate banks and open it, and the same trust at 2 separate banks. Did you do it? Don't be complaining that one of your bank accounts closed. You can bank with the other one I told you to open to, in case this come up. So whatever. I already told you in the training to do this. There. Great. Exactly. That's why you get two open. So if somebody pulls some hijinks, you already knew because I already trained you that that could happen and you already prepared for it and who cares? Like Jack just said. You get me? Come on. God, why do you think people would skip steps all the time? I mean, I try to give you my knowledge, my information. I try to save you time. You didn't have to get to the end of it. BBVA is now PNC. Really, they just merged with PNC. It's one of the largest banks in the U.S. So